We are trying all sorts of things, from this angle to this hair situation. Like, ooh. Okay, hold on, let's try going it. We go a totally different way. See, my hair just gets okay. My hair gets spiky, and I just don't know if that's cute or not. Ah! But this is what we have. This is what we have. No, actually, this is so cute. Like, my mom gave it to me. And I understand the premise of it. I'm just not sure my hair does. Oh my gosh. Welcome back to my channel. It is Alexandra Vanessa, and I am here for another Imperfect Produce unboxing haul. Yeah. So, if you couldn't tell, I basically did Vlogmas up until the 12th. I did continue to film videos, however, I don't know, they seemed very enforced. Like, I don't know, I just seemed unhappy in editing and things like that. So I decided to not upload it because I was just like, who wants to be around for achy content? I hit with a little bit of seasonal affective disorder. I talked with my therapist about it, and it's all good. I'm actually getting through it really well. It just comes in forms of, I don't know, being unmotivated, or rather, I don't know, and do things behind the scenes and off camera. Because for those who don't know, I also do tarot readings. I do forecasts ahead of, like, well, you can have it of different sections. There's of like your education, which isn't just schooling, it's like your education outside, it's your personal knowledge development. There's also finance, personal growth, spirituality, a whole bunch of different sections that you could get a forecast ahead on. I also offer affirmations. I do some reviews over on my blog, and I've been working on a couple of blog posts that are going to be up on there. I have a collective reading over on Patreon, other things. I've been educating myself. I've been, getting inspired, doing a bunch of other stuff. And to deal with, seasonal affective disorder, as segue into Imperfect Produce, is to eat well. So, ow. How I hit myself in the face. I got some Imperfect Produce. And produce, eating fresh produce, is one phenomenal way to boost up your energy level, your vibration, to heighten yourself up. Because usually you get that from the sun, but there are different ways that, not everyone can. Oh, what is this lighting? Not everyone has the sun in the winter, and it goes away very significantly. I live in the Pacific Northwest, and so, I'm just adjusting to winters. And it's interesting because in years prior growing up, I had severe depression, so I didn't realize the seasonal affective disorder of it getting worse in the wintertime. So I personally have been susceptible to being vitamin D deficient. So yeah, that's why in the wintertime it affects me more. So flowers are a phenomenal way. So I have some flowers. I got a lot of produce, focusing around raising my vibration and keeping myself happy and lifted and just soaring high. Very first thing I got was some chard. Okay. It's feeling a little wilted, so it's gonna have to be, I was gonna say eaten today. I don't know, maybe I can chop it and freeze it so I can put it inside of a smoothie or something. I'll probably chop and freeze it. It is looking a little wilty. However, this is Imperfect Produce, so not everything is going to be perfect. So that is this. Next thing I got were carrots. This is so cool. There's a variety. So this is, oh man down. This is what they mean by Imperfect Produce. Like, look at that. That looks so fascinating. My cat is inspecting the carrot I dropped, and then we got a very tiny carrot. Got some pears. I think I'm gonna try pears this time. I'm very curious to see what my reaction is. I know I've spoken here a couple times about my cousin being allergic, so I've stayed away from it most of my life, and so I don't know, I'm curious about it. And I know I've also stated this in other Imperfect Produce, but the produce is really cold, so yeah. I imagine they keep these chilled in a fridge before they like put them all inside the boxes. And we got 3 apples. We got ½ pound of dates. They look like this. Interesting. You're a funny looking guy. It's delicious though. Okay, we're back. The dates were really good. Moving forward, I got potatoes. I can't tell you how excited I am for the Yukon Gold. I think Yukon Gold are one of my favorite types of potatoes, but it's just because I love the flavor of them. I think they're phenomenal as baked potatoes. I think they're phenomenal as mashed potatoes. I think they're phenomenal for home cut potatoes thrown in the oven. I don't know, there's just something about their flavor. So I really like Yukon Gold. And then going back on my tangent about seasonal affective disorder and wintertime and all of that affecting and how that played into what I ordered on my Imperfect Produce, the rest of this is citrus. So there were 4 different kinds of citruses and I got all of them. This one is navel. Some of these don't have stickers, so I know that there were like tangerines, tangelos, mandarin, oranges. What else do we have here? Mineola, and definitely, you know, I put everything, the price of them and all of that down there. So yeah, I got 4 different types, and so I got some ranging this small. You can tell the texture a bit was different. This one feels like it's a navel. I also got a couple of Caracara. You know, you'd think from working at Whole Foods for like a year and a half that I would have mastered all of my produce. Being plant-based, you think I'd master all the fruit names. No. I got all this citrus and all of this, the idea of the idea of all of this citrus and all of this produce is to raise my vibration, to nourish my immune system, and to just make me a happy bean, because I love being a happy bean. And yeah, so the prices have flashed through and the names for all of these and the quantities. Anywho, so yeah, that is everything that I got from Imperfect Produce, and I'm very excited. I'm just gonna eat these alone as snacks, the apples and pears as snacks. Unfortunately, Imperfect Produce was out of organic avocados, which are a staple of mine that I love to get, but I'm excited. It's very exciting. And the pears will just be eaten on their own. Potatoes, we have some vegan gravy. I also want to dice them up, throw them on the pan. My partner loves to make hash, so definitely with that carrot, he'll definitely make a hash with that. The zucchini was also sold out. The zucchini and the yellow neck squash were sold out, so definitely gonna have to go to the store to get that. And yeah, so that is everything that we got and what we're gonna make. I'm probably gonna freeze that chard and have that as a greens to go inside some smoothies. Carrots, maybe I'll freeze some of them so that they last a little bit long. Some of them seem like they're going out a little bit. This one's actually pretty good. This guy's looking a little, oh yeah, I'm not sure if I'll make it in my fridge. The dates are really good as a break fast. Mother was so kind as to get me some cheesecloth for Christmas, so I'm very excited. I'm gonna try to make some almond milk and sweeten those up with some dates because I'm just tired of buying almond milk, and I'm determined in 2019 to make my own almond milk, because that way I know everything that's in it. And I also want to try making different milks, like cashew milk and hemp milk and oat milk. Yes, I'm so fascinated about oat milk. Anywho, I have rambled on so far, but I am going to go and hop into another segment. This one is a wellness journal by Moleskine.
Contents. You have fitness basics, diet basics, useful measurements and conversions, international sizes, personal goals, fitness, diet, health and care, plain pages, and page content.
I have been obsessed with this. I have started writing out some fitness goals of mine, but this is really amazing. And I will talk about this more because I'll be doing a fitness journey series as I'm moving into phase 2 of my fitness and stuff. So I'll show you some blank pages, and this is super cool what it looks like. Follow along, you can rate it. There's a whole diet section, and I think this is so cool to review eating plans, and I get super excited about this as a studying holistic nutritionist, of just focusing on marking things down, taking notes on how I feel and different things like that. So this is as a plan forward. In a perfect world, I'd also have some reviews to take notes, because this is supposed to be like a plan review. Oh, there are notes for like the end of a plan review, and then a plan preview when you start a new plan, so you can keep track of things like that, and it correlates with your fitness and stuff like that for meeting all of your goals. I went plant-based a year ago and gluten-free a couple of months ago. I still slip up and things like that, and I'm still figuring out other foods that I'm sensitive to. So personally, I would have loved to see some sort of review to keep track. Like yesterday, for instance, I was really bloated even though everything I ate was gluten-free and plant-based. So yeah, things like that. So I think this is really phenomenal. And then it has like personal goals, so symptoms, and different stuff to keep track of. There is a whole note section in the back, so you can correlate if you were feeling a symptom in your nutrition plan. But yeah, I think this is phenomenal because I am my first patient. I've already lost 60 pounds, and well, me and my partner are my first patients, and he's lost 100 pounds. And so I'm definitely love keeping track of the food I'm eating, keeping note of what I'm doing, and different things like that, so that it's accurate, so that I've lived it and I know everything, what worked, what didn't work, what makes, what feels good, what doesn't feel good. So I just really wanted to go on a segment about this, and you'll probably be seeing this more and more as I transition and I use it, and this is definitely inspiring me in many ways. If you made it through this video, thank you so much. Like, comment, subscribe. Comment what is your favorite food that makes you happy? What gets you going? What do you go to eat when you want to lift your spirits, make yourself happy? Is it citrus? Do you have a go-to meal? Is it potatoes? Potatoes are very grounding. Is it rice? They're very earthing, very rooting, very filling. Is it apples? Do you like the juice? Is it berries? Is it grapes? Oh, I really want grapes. They've been sold out of grapes at the store. Anywho, comment below, what produce do you like? What lifts your vibration? What makes you happy? And I will definitely, down in the description, my cat is running around. Down in the description, I will have the playlist for all the Imperfect Produces that I've done, the grocery hauls that I've done so far. All the good stuff's going to be down there. You can head over to totalwellnessmbs to look at a few product reviews. You can head over to Patreon to become a Patreon and receive affirmations, collective readings, some other goodies. On Total Wellness MBS, I also offer individual intuitive readings, which are tarot by the spreads, tarot by the time. I also offer customized affirmations, spiritual tools such as crystal wrappings, spell jars, wands, all that super fun stuff. Woo, there's there's so much more over on there. So if you want to check it all out, head over to totalwellnessmbs.com, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.